All right, guys, we're out here. It's another episode of Just Fish Now. It's fall. Lord knows when this episode is gonna get edited. Lord only knows. I got a whole bunch of videos to get through that I want to get out to you guys. And I've been slacking. Well, not really slacking because I've been working hard on my RV remodel. And unfortunately and fortunately, that's gonna keep me here in upstate New York for the entire winter. Last year I went to Texas with the homie Rocky shoe fishing, and I wish I were doing that again this year. I miss being down there with those guys, but that's part of the RV, so I can travel and have a place to live all in one. So, you know, doing a little sacrificing now so I can have, you know, more fishy adventures all over the country later on, you know, a hotel on wheels. That's the whole point of it. So anyway, we're out here doing some fall fishing, chasing smallies, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be epic. I know this lake well. This is a very special lake to me. I've only fished it once this year. I was giving it a break. I've learned this lake. I know this lake, so I wanted to, you know, challenge myself in other spots. And sometimes you gotta do that. But I've missed this lake, and I'm excited that I'm taking you guys here with me to, you know, fish these waters. Again, there is literally the most beautiful smallmouth bass and largemouth bass that live in this lake that I've ever seen, hands down. I've fished all over the country, from Texas to Florida to New York and all in between. And this lake holds the most beautiful fish. It's a clear lake. Some of you know exactly where I am. Some of you fish here on a regular basis. But yeah, we're going deep diving cranking. I gotta get my gear off the van and in the water. And once I do that, I'll go over my tackle with you. All right, I got the supboard in the water right behind me, and it's a little breezy out, and that's okay. I think that's gonna help me. These smallies get super active when it's windy. A lot of guys, you know, I don't know, they're a little bougie. I'm gonna call out my my buddy Jaxn from Mr. Jaxn Be Fishing. He's a little bougie. He likes the water completely flat, no wind, and I love that too, you know, everyone loves it. But when it's windy out, the fish get active. The smallies start swarming, man. They get hungry, they get feeding. That is just what I've experienced. I catch more fish when it's windy out. So yeah, it's a little tough getting them when it's windy, but it pays off in the long run. And also, we're deep dive crankbaiting. I have a feeling that the smallmouth bass are deep. They're suspended, and I got to get down there 20 feet deep at least. I also have a deep diving jerk bait. I got some jigs and a Ned rig as well. But, you know, just from fishing this spot previous years, I've learned where the fish are at what time of year. And right now, they're gonna be deep. At least that's my thoughts. That's my hopes. That trend continues. It seems to change from year to year, but I'm gonna show you the baits right now. I'm gonna plug those in, the B-roll, and then we're getting on the water. One last thing before we get out there. This lake is loaded with perch and bluegill. So that's what I'm matching. I'm matching the hatch with the bluegill flavored crankbaits and the perch flavored jerkbait. Like I said, everything's deep diving. We gotta get down there. I got a fish finder today. I usually don't fish with a fish finder, but I wanna read the waters and know my depths, even though I know this lake very well and I know where the deep spots are, but I'd rather know for sure so that I'm not getting tangled up in weeds and whatnot. So yeah, I'm excited to get out there. I'm excited you guys are here with me. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be awesome. I'm calling it right now. Let's get on the water. Finally made it on the water. This is awesome. It feels good to be back out on this lake. If I had to call like a body of water my home waters, this is one of them. The other one is the Oswego River. As you guys saw that episode, Lord knows how many episodes back. That's definitely home waters. But this lake feels like home too. And I'm excited to get on a smallmouth bass. The fall colors are amazing. A couple kayakers out here, no boaters, no riffraff, no party boats, no tubers, no jet skiers. And that's what's awesome about the fall time, is you can kind of like chill and relax and not have to watch your back. It's good having pack motor. We're cruising. We're gonna be doing some trolling. I'm not much of a troller, but that's how you get these crankbaits down deep. And that's where those fish are. Right now, we're at 36 feet of water and the water temperature is about 60 degrees. The transducer is still acclimating. It's dropping. We're dropping as we speak. I'm not seeing anything on the fish finder, but these regular old fish finders, they could be hit or miss. And we're in deep enough waters. We control right here, but I'm gonna keep making my way down to the south end of the lake, and I have a good idea where the Smallies are gonna be. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up because I'm excited to get my first crankbait in the water. All right, the motor makes a lot of noise. I wanna show you what I'm starting off with. This is a deep diving crankbait by Nomad's Design. This thing is awesome. I'm excited to try it. It's rattling, you can hear it super noisy. She's all tied on and ready to go. I got it with my Cast King Mega Jaws Elite, paired with the Royal Select rod. This really isn't a crankbait in setup. And honestly, I don't have a crankbait in setup. You know, typically with crankbaits, you want a low, oh man, I'm finagling here. A low, all tangled up on the tip, there we go. A low gear ratio on the reel. And this is a 7-2 to 1. Really, you probably want a 5-4 to 1, I think. Well, we're just trolling anyway, so it's not gonna matter. We'll just get the fish up faster. But then, at the same time, I don't wanna horse them up, because when you're pulling up fish from deep, they have to adjust. So don't crank them up too fast. Otherwise, you'll mess them up. And then you gotta, you know, stick a pin in them to let the air out or whatever, the gas is out. I don't have the pin. I don't even know how to do it, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna pull them up slow, and we're gonna be very mindful of the health of these fish. So, all right, let's get this lure in the water. I'm still pretty deep here, 25 feet. It's showing a fish down there, a pretty big one. I got a little friend, a spider, one of those jumping spiders. We got a little construction project going on over here. There's a house being built. A lot of houses on this lake. I'm just gonna get moving here, and I'm gonna let the line go out so I get that thing a little bit behind me. That's probably good. Hopefully this gets them. Let it get down there deep. This lure goes about 20 feet deep. Are you kidding? Instantly. This is something good. Oh my gosh. This is something good. She's coming at me. She's coming at me. She's fighting hard. First Smalley. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna net it. I'm not gonna net it. I'm gonna net it. I don't want to lose the first one. The only thing I don't like about netting is the lure gets all tangled up in the net. I'm keeping it off it though. Oh man, I couldn't have done that any better if I tried. All right, just gonna get the hook out of her. There we go. There we go. Not a big one. Boy, they all feel like they're big. Okay, first lake Smalley on that Nomad Design crankbait. First cast. You know, a 14-incher. But, dude, that's a good sign. On the first cast, it was like instant too. As soon as it got down to depth, we got her. We freaking got her. Can't be mad about that. Let's snap some shots and keep it going. Fresh after catching that first Smalley. That just goes to show you really can't count on a fish finder for finding fish. It's really just depth and water temperature and structure. Let's get back out there. Feels like there's some weight on it. But it doesn't feel like there's a fish on it. It could be seaweed. There could be seaweed on it. Also, at the same time, the bill is so big on this thing that by itself it like adds some weight, adds some force when it's getting pulled through the water. No, there's a freaking small Smalley on it. Oh my gosh, on the second cast. Okay, all right. This is gonna be good. A very small Smalley on it. Holy cow. I don't want to get a treble hook. It's right by its eye. There we go, there we go. A treble hook in the hand. No thanks. I feel like I'm more cautious about that than I used to be. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. Also, it probably has something to do with everybody posting themselves getting stabbed and a hospital visit, but Smalley number 2 on the second cast. This is crazy. It don't get no better. Even though this is a little guy, I know that it's only up from here, baby. Let's get this fish right back in the water. All right, well, I'm trying to get to a spot where I know the big mamas are, and I just can't. 2 casts, 2 Smallies. Not a giant yet, but like I said, it's only up from here. It can only get better, especially with numbers like that. I'm at 100% ratio here. I don't even think that crankbait got all the way down. Yep. We got a tank on. This could be a real good one. There's definitely some weight to this one. But the first one felt like there was some weight to it. It's gonna jump. It's gonna jump. Nope. It went down. It went down. Man, these things fight. Oh, you know, that was the 3rd cast too. Guys, I'm not making this up. That was the 3rd cast. Every cast there's a Smalley on. This Nomad Design crankbait is awesome. I'm trying to tire her out a little bit. She is digging deep though. Oh, this is a better one. This is a good one. This is a good Smalley. gonna try to not net her. She's hooked pretty good. She's hooked pretty good. She's cooperating too. This is a fat one. This is a real fat one. It's not being floppy. But just when you think they're being nice, they get floppy. Come here, come here. Oh, 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 see what I mean? See what I mean? She almost went off the side. I almost didn't get a picture of her. All right, like I said, we're on the way up. Look at the belly on this one. Holy cow. Oh man, this is gonna be a day of days. They're hungry, they're eating. And that's what I mean, guys. That's what I was telling you earlier. Yeah, it's breezy out and it's kind of tough dealing with the wind. But, man, the Smallies are smalling. The Smallies are smalling. Okay, I'm gonna keep it moving here. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to making up words, but I'm just stoked, man. I'm just stoked. And we're out here catching some beautiful New York Smallies. It don't get no better. So we're gonna snap some shots and get this Smallie back in the water so we can catch another one. A lot of construction. I get past one construction job and run into another, but 3 casts, 3 Smallies. You know, this could be a day of a PB, like for real. My personal best smallmouth bass is 4.38 at 21 inches. I caught that in 2022 in the Adirondacks. This has some big Smallies in it, this lake. So it could happen. You know, and like I said, I'm pulling them up nice and slow. You can see that I did that on that last Smallie. Just let her come up on her own, so to speak. I'm not gonna horse them up. If they come off, they come off. Dang, we're at 50 feet of water. That's crazy. We don't need to be that deep, but it is what it is. I'll go in a little bit. I haven't even made it to the spot where I think the Smallies are gonna be, where they usually are. So, all good signs. I'm at a loss for words. I'm gonna try some casting and reeling too. I don't wanna troll the whole time. Geez, I hit the bottom. It's somewhere around 20, 22, 25 feet. It's bouncing back and forth. It's rocky down there, so it should be good. We're getting to where the spot is where usually I catch the smallmouth at. It's right by that boathouse. It's rocky here, it's deep. No, maybe it's not as deep as I thought. Yeah, I'm hitting the bottom. This might be a good spot to throw that deep diving jerkbait. I got a perch flavored Rapella, however you want to say it. I think we'll throw that here. Yeah, all tangled up in some grass. All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned off and then we're gonna get to tossing that jerk bait. I'll show it to you here again. All right, there it is, the perch jerk bait. The wind is pushing from the northwest, so it's gonna push me right into this bank here. We're at about 24 feet of water. Hopefully something happens on this jerk bait. You gotta kind of reel fast to keep up with it because the wind is cranking. Nothing on the first cast. So we broke the streak. Didn't get a fish on the 4th cast. Didn't get one on the 5th cast. Look at how quick I'm getting pushed into the bank. Makes it hard to fish a jerkbait because you gotta, like I said, you gotta keep up with it. had to search for some deep waters. We're at about 35 feet of water now. Boy, throwing this Nomad design crankbait right back in there. I'll try the other crankbait that I have too, is like a bluegill flavor. That's a Rapella. And I'm just heading back to the launch point area. We're not getting off the water. That's just the direction I'm going in. So you guys can have a little, I don't know, context. I feel like we're gonna get something on this cast. It's gonna happen. We're right about the same spot where I caught those other three. Hopefully they're just down there waiting for me to drag this crankbait through again. There's that house that they're working on. Making all that ruckus. Yeah, I'm getting super hungry. A yak snack is definitely needed. There's a launch point right there. Got a school of Smallies directly under us. Maybe we'll get one. I can't believe I didn't get one on the way back. It's crazy. It's weird, like 3 right in a row and then nothing. Huh. All right, hopefully after the yak snack, or really now it's gonna be a bank snack, we get back out here and can get on a couple. And picked up some more grass, but that was right here because we're in 14 feet of water. Dang, man. I really thought we'd get one on the way back. I'm gonna get to the bank and yeah, we'll see you on the dock. We'll have snack. I got nuts, I got chips, I got water, and that's what it's gonna be. We'll see you there, guys. Sour cream and onion chips. It seems like I hate it when I rip the bag like that. Dang. It seems like the wind. Oh yeah. These hit the spot. Man, that sun is bright. And it seems like the wind is starting to chill a little bit, starting to calm down. And that's okay with me. I don't want it to like calm down all the way because the wind helps with fishing, like I said. Just a little bit, you know. 10-mile-an-hour gusts, no thank you. 5-mile-an-hour gusts, okay, all right, I can deal with that. But yeah, this break's needed. 3 fish in a row, then nothing. Who would have thought? Trying not to talk my mouth full here. But if you haven't tried Cape Cod chips, you're missing out. They're so good. I'm like a potato nut. Anything potatoes. I can't say no to them. I gotta watch my diet these days. No gluten, no dairy, whole bunch of stuff. If I had to give up potatoes, I tell you, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would say, screw it. I'm rolling dice here. I'm taking chances. I'm going to finish up my dock snack, drink some water, get hydrated, and then we're going to get back to fishing. It helps if you put a motor down, but I'm back out here on the water, and yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna close it out good. I don't really care about the numbers. I'm just happy to be out here catching smallies, and I want to catch something big. If I can catch like an 18, 19, 20-inch smallmouth bass, that would make my day. That would make this entire video in my mind. I'm trying to have some short videos here. So the lesser of fish that I catch, the shorter the video. And I think this is a perfect day for a short video, a short fishing outing. It's been awesome coming out here on one of my favorite lakes, bringing you guys with me, and hopefully we can get on a nice smallie. So yeah, we're just looking for that closeout smallmouth bass. And what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna keep trolling. I'm gonna switch up the crankbait though. I got a Berkeley bluegill flavor deep diving crankbait. This is actually what I caught my personal best smallmouth bass on in 2022. I still have it. It's beat up. It don't matter. It'll still get them. What we're gonna do here though, we're gonna head north. I'm gonna do a loop and head back south. Hopefully we pick something up. The energy has definitely shifted. Like the energy feels different in the room. No wind though, absolutely no wind. The wind is dead. The fishing is lackluster now too. 3 in a row and nothing. 3 in a row and I started feeling funny. I had to eat something. I'm feeling better now. Beautiful views though. We're gonna see a cool sunset. The sunsets are always pretty amazing on this lake. Feels like I have some. Most definitely. Oh, it's about time. I'm gonna pull it up slow, unless it comes up itself. Keeping tension on the line. Hopefully this is a big one. Hopefully. Looking for that 18-incher at least. It doesn't feel like it's that big though. Rod's bending. This is a medium heavy rod, so it's got some good power to it. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, heck yeah. Holy cow, it's a good one. This is definitely net worthy. Biggest one of the day. Biggest one of the day. Holy cow. Holy cow. Chill out, dude. Oh, I earned this one. Oh, wow. Check it out. This is awesome. I'll just leave it in that and get this out of her mouth. Oh, barely hooked it. She might kick on me. Yep. Oh, this thing is such a fatty. I don't know. It's probably the same size as the last one I caught. We're gonna get a length. Let's get a length on this one. But you can tell they're feeding up. Look at the belly. I'm just happy to catch smallie number 4. She's a beauty. Getting a length. It's kind of tough with all this stuff. All this stuff in the way. Oh, check her out. I love it. Boy, she's such a beauty. This is a really brown brownie. Close to 18. 17 and a quarter, we're gonna call it. All right, she's another beauty. Super stoked to have caught it. It don't get no better. I'm glad I get to end the fishing season. This might be my last time on the supboard. So this could be my last trip on this supboard of 2024. I don't know, but I'm ending it with smallmouth bass and I'm ending it with you guys. We're gonna snap some shots and get this brown brownie right back in the water. I can't stop looking at it. Check this out. I just got the lure untangled from the net and that smallie bent the hook out. Holy cow. I kinda, you know, I can bend it back, but do I trust it? I think I do, because I'm a glutton for punishment. You know? I think we're good to go. Boy, it's still a little wonky. Fear bending it too much because I don't want the hook to like slip out of my hand like that and then into my finger. But I think we're good. I'll cast it again. Just gonna check the line here. We're good to go. All right, I'm excited to get. Legs are cramping. I was on my knees too long. Insert joke in the comments below. We're gonna get back to fishing. All right, the last hurrah. We're in 30 feet of water. It's gonna variate though. It's so inconsistent on these waters. Let's get this way out there. I feel like the more behind you the lure is, number one, the deeper it'll get. And number two, the lesser chance that, you know, the subboard has spooked any of the fish. Not that I would think that the subboard, me going over top, would spook bass that are 20 feet, 30 feet deep. Maybe, you never know. Just a thought. There might be something on. I picked up something. Oh, it's a fish. It's a fish. It felt like weeds at first because it wasn't giving me much of a fight. Gonna let it come up on its own here, but I gotta keep tension on the line. It's coming directly at me. Okay. She's close. She may jump. I can see it. It's a decent smallie, not an 18-incher. Beautiful though, beautiful smallie. This might be the most colorful one. Oh, I didn't want to net it. I lost that smallie because I didn't want to net it. Frick. And it went into my hand. That's all right. I gotta knock it off with that. I didn't want to net it because I get tired of getting the treble hooks out of the net. That was my chance. That was like the last smallie of the day. I thought I'd be able to freaking flip it up. I'm really disappointed in myself right now. That's gonna do it on this episode of Just Fish Now. What a weird day. Started off hot, 3 smallies right in a row, and then it died all the way down along with the wind. When the wind started dying, the bite died. Anyway, that's what I experienced. A couple of weird things happening. You can't make this up. But hey man, that's fishing and I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode, being a part of the channel. It means everything. We'll see you on the next episode.